All right, let's see if that will work for y'all. I'm trying to adjust this to where y'all could see and use it on a tripod, wear bee gloves at the same time. Anyways, I checked here. Didn't have any hive beetles on top so far. Just gonna give them a little bit of smoke. This is a double brood box right now. Looking good. That should replace, I need to get more of these Swiffer pads. You can see there is beetles around here that were caught. But once it starts getting slimy with propolis, that's when I start seeing a little bit of larvae. So let's go ahead and get this out of the way. So we'll move this, we'll actually put it on until we get another one. So I have these plastic frames that were given to me, and I wanted to try them out, especially because I didn't have any more frames and I needed some. And so far I haven't really cared for them at all. They break too easy, bend too easy. But, all right, let's see what we got here. All right, you see we have a lot of honey. This is actually a whole honey frame. This is all nectar down here. See on this side, we had brood down here, but see if I could see anything happening. To me, it don't look like there's anything here. So I'm gonna go ahead and set this to the side for right now. I'm gonna set this right here and just kind of start moving from one side to the other. So you can see here, we've got nothing but honey there. They didn't draw the rest of the frames out. And all this is honey as well. Nectar that they're capping at the bottom. So it looks like these last three are starting to become honey frames, because this next one seems to be honey as well. Yep, they're backfilling with nectar. Same on this side, nothing but honey. And I think we're finally going to start getting into some brood here. As you see, I really don't use my smoke much, which is I've had to get used to, because at first I do it a lot. All right, here we have some brood, which they're starting to backfill with nectar as well as they open up. So I do want to start looking for some larvae, because that is starting to worry me. Either they need some more room or something's wrong with the queen in my eyes. So let's see, we've got plenty of honey. We got some more brood. Okay, we got larvae in here, but they are backfilling with nectar as well. So I think this may be the box that I needed to add a super to, because it does look like they are backfilling a lot. So maybe they just need to start building. Oh shoot, my bad. See, that's the kind of stuff you don't want to do. But I dropped that. Of course, they fell. Luckily, they fell in place and not everywhere. Sometimes you might want to give them a puff of smoke to calm them down, because I got them upset or something. Yeah, I see a lot of larvae, which is good. So we do have a queen somewhere. Queen cups. Not really anything to be worried about. Yeah, I see a lot of larvae, so it's looking pretty good. Alright, so this is weird right here in the middle. I'll show you what we got here. Hopefully you can see all this. But on this side we have eggs on the side. Huh. I wonder if we have a laying worker, because there's a lot of eggs on the side. That's kind of scary. So on the side of the cells, you actually have eggs in there. And on this side is nothing but honey. So I do need to confirm that we do have, which is weird because I saw a lot of larvae. Unless that queen is just going through a phase and not going all the way in or something. Really scary. Like I said, I'm just recording to bring y'all along. Hopefully y'all will enjoy something, maybe learn something with me, because like I said, this is my first season. I'm up to 11 hives. Depending on how things go, next year I'd like to have 25 hives. I'd like to see the queen on this. I'm starting to get worried. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and go to the second box. I only go to the second box about maybe once a month to check on them. This is all nectar and capped honey on here. That's some capped honey as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this frame back in. I want to make sure that there is a queen. So what I'm gonna do is take this off. Oh, this box is heavy. Alright, so see the old Swiffer pad? They get smaller, and then you can see I got a larva in there, which is bad. So I went ahead and killed that. I'm actually gonna throw that one away because now it's just breeding grounds for the larva once it gets kind of really like that. Excuse me. We got great bee numbers in here. I'll let y'all see a close-up of that. Hopefully y'all can still see. Might bring y'all close now, but so you can see we've got some decent numbers. That's in the bottom box. I'm gonna try to do it to where y'all can see from this point of view now, and hopefully not have stuff in the way like my smoker here. So as y'all saw, I did see a lot of larvae, some brood, but I did see some eggs on the side of the cells, like if there's a laying worker. So that does worry me. That's why I'm coming down here to inspect. This is all fresh comb, which are filling with nectar, which is good. Let's set this bad boy to the side. This is a lot of pollen. They're still building on that. Okay, they're roaring a little bit, so I don't know if that means they're upset or lots of pollen. Good Lord. Food frames like crazy. And those are actually empty, so I probably need to go ahead and switch these boxes upside down. Nothing but pollen. Pollen, some nectar. Not really any eggs. So I think the next thing is, if I come back next week and don't have anything but drone cells, then yes, I have a laying worker, because that's all laying workers do. You can see, look at all that bee bread in there. It's just nothing but pollen. Pollen. I mean, these are great frames for making splits. me see if I could get in here. And just like I said, look at that. Nothing but drones. So I don't think I have a queen in here. Look at all that. Which, you know, a little bit of drones is good, but not that. And you can see they're backfilling other stuff with nectar. So that is not good. I need some queens. And I need them now. I don't have time to make them. I've had a hive queenless for over a month. Gotta check on them today. And this is nothing but honey. But look, there's a queen right there. Why is my queen doing that? Why ain't the queen doing what she's doing? Unless she knows what she's doing. I don't know if you can tell, but that is the queen walking around right there. I'm gonna lay her back. I don't know if she's stressed out or what, but I'll definitely ask my mentor. Is she just old or what? But I have to see where I got this queen from, because I did do a lot of cutouts this year. I did a lot of cutouts, caught some swarms. So maybe it is an older queen that's ready to be surpassed. So I'm gonna put this hive back together. We do have a queen. It's not really good as far as her just laying. If there's a laying worker and she's not laying or what, but put this other box. Put all this back together really quick. I had this top box on the side, that's why you have all the bees over here. Let them fall off and fly in. Once I go through my notes, I'll be able to see which hive that I needed to actually add the super, if it was this one or not. You don't want to give them too much room, especially now, because hive beetles and wax moth. All right, so let's see if y'all can see better over here now. I do have that, I don't know how to say it, the whatever that, diatomaceous earth or whatever it's called. I have to look and see how it's spelled, because there was a lot of ants coming in here, but apparently maybe my bees might die from it too if they crawl over it. So I'm gonna try to adjust this phone really quick, this tripod, and go from there. Sorry for this, y'all. Like I said, I am wearing gloves at the same time. You know what? How about I do that? And I will go ahead and make this shorter so I can see from up here. Boom. Just gotta make sure y'all see. It's kind of hard with the glare going on here. I'm super sorry, y'all. I'll try to edit these videos some. Alright, so let's see right there. Y'all can see at least the top of it, and it's pivot all the way down. I may have to fetch on this side because can't really tell there. best. I'll try and edit this. Like I said, there's a glare on my phone. It's hard doing all this stuff by myself. So if you want to start coming out here with me, you're more than welcome. Let's do it. Let's do what we just did. From up here. Alright, so y'all can see the brick. I'm gonna go up just a hair. Alright, so y'all can see some of it at least. I will try to adjust this to whatever I can as I go. This one had a queen. 5, we saw the queen, wasn't pretty. A lot of drone, but golly, they had this stuck on there, didn't they? Give them some smoke. Calm down a little bit. No hive beetles. Good. For a while, I was having a bad hive beetle infestation, but look, we got 2, 3, which before there was like 100. So what I do is I just go ahead and try to kill them all as I see them. Okay, that must have been the hive over here that I said to add a box to, because this does have a super with the queen excluder. I just added this one. Now, this hive doesn't have many frames drawn out. As you can see, nothing on these. But on these middle ones, they do have some. I'm actually going to go to all deep, so I'm going to get rid of these medium soon. I sold all the rest of mine, but you can see they got some nectar. They're starting to cap some on several of these. They're not drawing them out the best, but see if I could. Let's see, nectar. I was kind of trying to figure out what I wanted to use, if I want to use a queen excluder or not. I have, and so far, you know, it's been pretty good. Hopefully y'all can see all that. Oops, I hit it with my mask. But you can see it's capped right there. Queen excluders have been working for me. Now, of course, without drawn out comb, I would leave it open, let them draw out some comb up here, and then put the queen excluder out once it's drawn out. You can see there's not much, but there is some. You know, that's a few pounds of honey that I'll get this fall. I'm just going to go ahead and leave it on throughout the fall flow. See if we even have a good fall flow. Look at it. They're filling it up. I mean, it's not like super fast in the springtime. It's going to be crazy, I bet, which would be awesome. But let's see if we could go ahead and go to the bottom box just to take a look. Now these bees, man, they propolize everything, and it's just blue. Oh gosh, no. Like I said, I have a big hole in my crotch, and there was just a bee there, so I had to get it out really quick. Okay, this is like a gooey mess in here, so I am definitely gonna take out this piece of I'm going to go ahead and smoke these because they're about to pop up and fly. I know y'all probably can't see this right now, but once I take this off, they are propolizing everything, and there's just beetles stuck in there. This queen excluder has propolis all in it. know y'all probably can't see. I don't know, I keep saying the same thing over and over, and I'm sorry, but let's see if we can go ahead and lower this. Oh yeah, it looks a lot better there. So you see it's just got propolis all over it. So this is no longer any good. So I'm gonna just throw that out. Now let's just go ahead and pick a frame to kind of bust free. Let's see if we can pull it out. I'm sure you're getting a great shot of my elbow as I work this hive. I'm sorry for that, but okay, well this frame has been torn apart. So you've got some brood here and some drone comb on the other side, but this frame needs to be put back together. I'm gonna have to do that later. I do need to come out here with my nail gun. We've got some attacking me, so let's go ahead and give them a little bit of smoke. That was another thing I had to learn, was what size nails do I need to make my frames with, because I use some small nails, 1-inch nails, and they come apart pretty easy. So we have some little bit of larva in here. Got a little queen cup. I'm just gonna go ahead and break, nothing in it. Good drawn out comb. Really not much to see. I'd like to see a lot better. Either a good brood pattern or some better larvae. Pull out one of these bad boys over here. And I'm not going to go through all of it. I just want to make sure I see the basics that I need to see. So, good drawn out comb. Again, I see eggs down there in the bottom, which look great. It's going to be a great pattern. So, eggs, more eggs. Oh yeah, so this has a queen in it. She's doing great. I'm just gonna go ahead and shut it and go to the next one. Simple as that. Let's go ahead and add this back on. And they propolize it good. I'm gonna go ahead and add this super back on. The super ain't super heavy because it ain't super full. But I have to see why. Trying to see why it wouldn't go down. Got this dang box down here stuck. Make sure it sits in here good. Alright, gotta make sure my frames are good. Boom. It'll cover. Put it on here. And so I know this is becoming a lengthy video. I'm gonna go ahead and stop until we get to that last one, because this was my first hive. Started off as a cutout, and man, I've taken at least 2 mediums of honey from her, and I'm sure she has a lot in there. So even if I make it as an individual video, we'll leave that at that. So